Hello students. So today here we are going to learn a very interesting topic, and it's a very important topic. For your 10 boards, the circle is very important. You have to know all the properties of the circles. If you know all the properties, this chapter will be very easy for you. And one more thing, here you don't have any calculations. As you don't have any calculation, this chapter becomes more easy. Okay, and you will have around 7 mark question which can be asked in your boards, right? So let's go one by one with all the properties. The first property, if there is an angle which is formed at the center, and if there is another angle which is formed anywhere on the circumference, this AOB is my angle which is formed at the center, and this ACB is my angle which is formed anywhere on the circumference. So here I have the property. What is my property? Angle at the center is twice the angle formed anywhere on the circumference. Students, see what I am trying to tell you. Angle formed at the center, okay, this is the angle which is formed at the center, is twice the angle formed anywhere on the circumference. The other angle has to be on the circumference. If this condition meets, then you have this formula, and this is my property. Angle at the center is equal to twice the angle formed anywhere on the circumference. And again, both these angles have to be formed by the same arc or by the same segment. Here the both angles are formed on AB only. AOB. This O angle is formed on AB. ACB. The C angle is also formed on AB. Similar to this property, we have one more property in which the converse is coming, or where we have to use the reflex angle. Okay, so let's see, like, what is my reflex angle? If there is an angle which is formed at the center, and there is one more angle which is formed on the circumference. Now if you compare both this, in this case AOB and ACB are in same direction. But here angle AOB and the angle ACB are like seeing opposite to each other. So even here also I have to use the property where angle at the center is twice the angle formed anywhere on the circumference. I have to use, but I cannot use this angle. I have to use this angle. So this dotted one which I am showing you is my reflex. So reflex angle AOB is equal to twice angle ACB, right? So what is my property? Let's see one more time. Angle formed at the center is twice the angle formed anywhere on the circumference. Now we have to mention this. If you don't mention this statement, they are not going to give you marks. So this statement is very important. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, suppose this AOB is your angle which is suppose 100, and if I want to find this angle ACB, AOB is double of ACB. So in other words, what I can say, angle ACB is half of angle AOB. So my angle ACB will be how much? It will be 50 degree. So this is 50. Okay. Suppose in this case they have given me angle ACB, and angle ACB is your 70 degree. So how much will be the other angle? Okay, I have to find the other angle. Okay, instead of 70, let us take more, because this is a more bigger angle. So because it is an obtuse, so I'll take angle as 110. Right here, this angle is representing my reflex angle. Right, reflex angle and this ACB have relation with each other. And if you check properly, this ACB and reflex angle OAB both are in the same directions. So that direction is very important, right? So here, how much will be my reflex? So in this case, my reflex angle AOB will be twice the angle ACB. So my reflex angle, this angle is 2 into 110, which will be 220 degrees. So this angle is 220 degrees. Right, friends? Okay. So students, this property is very important. Understand clearly, right? Like what is my angle at the center and where will be my other angle. The other angle should be touching the circumference compulsory, and both the angles should be formed by the same segment. That is very, very important. Okay. Let's learn the now next property. Okay, now this property is a very simple one. If any angle which is formed on the diameter, okay, now this is the angle which is formed by the diameter. There is a diameter which is AB. AB is a diameter. Why it is a diameter? Because it is passing through the center, so it is a diameter. And the other angle which is, it is formed on the diameter. So any angle which is formed on the diameter is 90 degree. So can I name this as C? So angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. I can write this property in other words also. I can write angle formed in the semicircle is always 90 degree. Right? It's a very simple property. So students, you also just note down this thing in your book. Angle formed by the diameter is always 90 degree. Right? That's simple. So let's move on to the next property. Okay, now this property is very, very important. If there are two angles which are formed on the circumference, there are two angles which are formed on the circumference. My previous property was angle formed at the center and the other angle was formed at the circumference. Now here both the angles are formed at the circumference. This is my AB chord and this is my C and D I have taken. If you check properly, there is an angle ACB which is formed on AB only, and there is an angle ADB which is also formed on AB. The C angle and this D angle are both formed by the segment AB only. Now this both angles are on the circumference. So here my property comes. Angle formed by the same segment are always equal. So this is the name of the property we call it. Angle formed in same segment are always equal. So here I can write angle ACB is equal to angle ADB. This angle is equal to this angle. Correct? If you check properly, this both the angles are formed on AB only by this arc AB. And both angles have to be on the circumference. This is the criteria for this, right? If I just rotate this circle, or if I cannot rotate the board right now, correct? So there are other two angles also which are formed in this. This and this angle is also there. If you check properly, CAD, this CAD is formed by CD, which is formed by CD arc. CBD is also formed by CD arc. So here the property I can use over here also. What I can use? Angle CAD is equal to angle CBD. So even these two angles are also equal. Now why these two angles are equal? My property, what we have to use? Angle formed in the same segment are always equal. Right, students? So these are the all properties which we have to learn, right? I'll explain you few more properties in my next video, so you can also watch my other videos also. And please, like, if you understand these properties and if you're getting the video, if you're learning something from me, so please do remember to like and subscribe my channel. Bye.